Hello, science fans! Whether you're a curious student, a lifelong learner, or just someone who's ever wondered what makes up the world around us, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of organic chemistry, the science that explores the molecules of life itself. It's a branch of chemistry that helps us understand the very building blocks that make up living things, and even many things we use every day. At the center of it all is carbon, the superstar element that forms the backbone of every living organism. Carbon is unique because it can connect with other atoms in so many ways, creating an endless variety of structures. Think about it. From the food you eat, to the clothes you wear, to the medicines that keep us healthy, organic chemistry explains how these things are made and how they work. It's the science behind the scenes of our daily lives. Long ago, people believed that only living things could create these special molecules. But thanks to scientific discoveries, we now know that chemists can build them in the lab too, sometimes even improving on what nature has made. The name organic stuck around, and today, it still means the chemistry of carbon compounds, whether they come from a plant, an animal, or a laboratory. Learning organic chemistry is like having a secret decoder ring for understanding life. It lets you unlock the mysteries of how living things grow, heal, and interact with the world. For example, it reveals how plants use sunlight to create energy through photosynthesis, a process that fuels almost all life on Earth. It explains how our bodies break down food, turning it into the energy and building blocks we need to move, think, and grow. And it's the foundation for inventing new medicines and materials that improve our lives, from life-saving drugs to innovative plastics and fabrics. By learning even a little about organic chemistry, you'll start to see connections everywhere, from the beauty of blooming flowers to the plastic bottles we use every day. It's all part of the same story. In this journey, we'll break things down step by step. You'll meet carbon, learn how molecules are built, and discover the rules that guide their assembly. You'll see how simple atoms come together to create the incredible complexity of life, from tiny cells to towering trees, and everything in between. By the end, you'll realize that organic chemistry isn't something to fear. It's actually the amazing story of everything alive, including you. It's about how the simplest building blocks, atoms, can join forces to do truly extraordinary things, shaping the world in ways you might never have imagined. So, are you ready to explore this hidden world? Let's get started and unlock the secrets of organic chemistry together. Organic chemistry. It's the science of you, me, and all life on Earth. Consider this your invitation to discover the chemistry of life. If organic chemistry were a movie, carbon would be the star. Why? Because carbon can form 4 strong bonds, connecting with other atoms in endless ways. Imagine a building block with 4 connection points. Carbon can link up in chains, rings, and branches. This versatility lets carbon build everything from simple molecules to complex DNA. No other element matches carbon's stability and variety. Its ability to form chains and rings is the secret to life's complexity. Carbon is the backbone of sugars, proteins, and even your own DNA. Next time you see a tree or your hand, remember, carbon is the foundation. It's not the biggest atom, but it's the king of building life's molecules. Carbon's connections make our world possible. It's the ultimate social networker of the periodic table. Simple, elegant, and essential. Carbon is life's architect. That's why it's the superstar. Let's break it down. Atoms are like the letters of a secret code, the tiniest units that make up everything around us, from the air we breathe to the food we eat. When these atoms come together, they form molecules, which are like the words in a language, each combination creating something new and meaningful. Elements are the different types of atoms, each with its own unique properties, and they're all organized on the periodic table, a kind of master list for chemists. When atoms bond, they create molecules like water, H2O, which is essential for life, or methane, CH4, a simple fuel. These molecules are everywhere, shaping the world we know. Chemical bonds are the glue that holds atoms together. Most often, this glue works by sharing electrons, creating a strong connection that keeps molecules stable. In organic chemistry, we focus on covalent bonds. These are especially strong and stable, making them perfect for building the complex molecules that life depends on. Carbon is the superstar here. It excels at forming covalent bonds, linking up with itself and other elements to create tough, versatile molecules, chains, rings, and intricate frameworks. So if atoms are the letters, molecules are the words, and chemical bonds are the rules that let us put those words together to tell the story of matter. Organic chemistry is all about the words you can make with a handful of elements, mainly carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and a few others. With just these, you can build everything from sugars to DNA. By understanding these basics, we unlock the secrets behind the incredible complexity of life, from the simplest cell to the most advanced organism. Everything starts with these tiny building blocks. They may be small, but together, they create the entire universe of chemistry. Science is cool, and organic chemistry is one of its most fascinating branches, showing us how simple parts can build amazing things. Let's keep going and see what incredible structures and reactions we can build together as we dive deeper into the world of molecules. Ready for the next step? Let's explore the wonders of organic chemistry. Time to build some molecules. First up, methane, CH4. One carbon atom bonds with 4 hydrogens, simple, stable, and the main part of natural gas. Methane is found everywhere, from gas stoves to cow burps and even in space. Now let's look at glucose, C6H12O6. A sugar with 6 carbons, 12 hydrogens, and 6 oxygens. Glucose forms a ring structure thanks to carbon's bonding skills. Plants make glucose during photosynthesis, and it's the main energy source for most living things. When you eat bread or fruit, your body breaks it down into glucose for fuel. From simple methane to complex glucose, carbon's bonding creates molecules with very different roles. That's the magic of organic chemistry, simple rules, endless variety. Every bite of food, every breath involves these molecules. Carbon's versatility powers life. Let's see what happens when molecules get even bigger. Onward to polymers. Imagine taking hundreds or even thousands of tiny molecules and linking them together, one after another, like beads on a string. What do you get? You get a polymer. These long, repeating chains are everywhere around us, and they're the building blocks for so many things in our world. Polymers are essentially long chains made up of repeating units, called monomers. If you need a visual, think of a train made up of many cars, each car representing a single unit. When you connect enough of these cars, you get a train that can stretch for miles, just like a polymer chain can be incredibly long. Nature is absolutely packed with polymers. Proteins, starch, and DNA are all examples of natural polymers, giant molecules that are built from smaller, repeating pieces. These molecules are essential for life and are found in every living thing. Take proteins, for example. They're made up of smaller building blocks called amino acids, which link together in specific sequences to form complex shapes and structures. Starch, on the other hand, is made from glucose units. These sugar molecules join together to create the energy storage molecules found in plants. And DNA, the blueprint of life, is a polymer made from nucleotides. These units pair up and twist into the famous double helix shape, storing genetic information. These natural polymers are absolutely essential for life's structure and function. Without them, cells couldn't build, store energy, or pass on genetic information. But humans didn't stop at nature's polymers. We've learned to make our own synthetic polymers, plastics like polyethylene, nylon, and PVC. These materials have revolutionized modern life. By changing the building blocks or tweaking how they connect, scientists can create materials with a huge range of properties. Some polymers are hard and rigid, others are soft and flexible, and some can even stretch like rubber bands. Every plastic bottle you drink from, every polyester shirt you wear, and every foam cup you use is a product of organic chemistry and the science of polymers. Polymers are a perfect example of how simple carbon-based units, when linked together in creative ways, can build truly amazing things, both in nature and in the lab. From the DNA that makes you unique to the plastic bags you carry groceries in, polymers shape nearly every aspect of our world and daily lives. And it all starts with carbon's remarkable ability to form strong, stable chains with itself and other elements, making these complex structures possible. That's the incredible power of organic chemistry at work. Pretty amazing, right? The next time you see a plastic bottle or think about your own DNA, remember, it's all thanks to the fascinating world of polymers. What gives each molecule its unique character? Functional groups. These are special clusters of atoms attached to the carbon backbone, like logos on a t-shirt. For example, an O group makes a molecule in alcohol, like ethanol in wine. A CoO group turns it into an acid, like acetic acid in vinegar. The carbon backbone sets the shape, but functional groups decide how a molecule behaves. Chemists mix and match these groups to design new drugs, materials, and fragrances. It's all about giving molecules their personality. That's the secret to creating everything from medicines to flavors. Organic chemistry is in your kitchen. Food is made of organic molecules, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Carbohydrates include sugars like glucose and starches, long chains of glucose. Fats, lipids, have a small head and 3 long carbon-hydrogen tails, great for storing energy. Fats insulate and protect your body too. Proteins are complex polymers made from amino acids. Your muscles, skin, and enzymes are all proteins. By rearranging amino acids, your body builds thousands of different proteins. When you eat, your body breaks down these molecules and rebuilds them for its own use. Even flavors and smells come from organic molecules: cinnamaldehyde in cinnamon, citric acid in lemons, capsaicin in chili peppers. Cooking changes these molecules, creating new tastes and aromas. Every meal is a chemistry experiment. Organic chemistry makes food delicious and nutritious. Next time you cook, remember, you're doing science. Bon appetit! Organic chemistry is behind almost every medicine you take. Medicines are carefully designed molecules that fit into your body's chemistry, like keys in locks. Aspirin, for example, is an organic molecule modified to be effective and gentle on the stomach. Penicillin, the first antibiotic, was discovered in mold and its structure revealed by chemists. Today, chemists use computers and labs to design new drugs for diseases from cancer to infections. They choose the right carbon backbone and functional groups for the job. Every pill is a tiny marvel of organic chemistry. That's science saving lives. From atoms to medicines, organic chemistry is the fabric of our world. It explains life, materials, and even the air we breathe. Understanding it helps us solve big problems: new medicines, sustainable materials, clean energy. It empowers you to make informed choices about health, environment, and technology. You don't need to be a chemist, just curious. The world of carbon is elegant, creative, and full of potential. It all starts with a single atom and leads to the complexity of life. Keep asking questions and stay curious. Science is the best way to understand our universe. Consider it.